As expected, like Brandon Ayuk should be able to play. Ben Gardner should be able to return, so that should be able to help our interior offensive lineman until Richburg comes back. We're just seeing if Brandon Ayuk can step up. I think with the hamstring, him being out of that Cardinals game, that would have been a big factor if we would have had him in the game. But maybe saving him for the Jets game can actually give him a coming out party to where he can come up with 100 yards. I don't think they have much of a great secondary. Pass rush is pretty suspect for them. And the linebacking core is okay. Defense is kind of rebuild in progress. I mean, you got the safety Marcus May. That's about their only best player. Mosley, C.J. Mosley, whatever his name is. I think he's on IR or something. But as far as like depth wise, Javon Kinlaw, maybe we should play him over Solomon Thomas. You can't judge the rookie until we see what he can do on the field. I wouldn't say he's a bust because you got to give the kid a chance to play. Solomon Thomas, I've seen enough of this kid. Like to a point to where I'm like saying, just throw the fucking towel on this kid already, man. Just realize he's a bust. We can just put him as a role player or as a backup, you know? It's fine. We'll learn from our mistakes. We know he's a John Lynch guy. We know he's John Lynch's buddy, but let's be really honest. I think Solomon Thomas would have fit in a different defense. Our defense doesn't give him great fits. He doesn't seem to like excel. If he would have played in a different defense as an like outside rusher, like kind of like an outside linebacker, maybe he would have did pretty well. But he doesn't fit our defense. I mean, if he would have fit our defense, he could have got 6 or 7 sacks, and that would have been pretty solid. But no. I mean, all he flashes like 3 sacks at best, but he never produced. Javon Kinlaw, you can see what this kid's ceiling can be. We just have to give him a chance. So, people want to judge Brandon Ayuk because he missed a game. No, we got to see what he can do first. I think he'll have a great game against the Jets because I'm pretty sure he's expected to play. Mohamed Sanu coming in as a sign. You know, offense should be a little better. Maybe Garoppolo comes with 300 yards passing. Maybe the running game starts to flow. Maybe this is the game where we dominate. I mean, some people are saying why we're getting too cocky on the Jets. You know, people are saying don't sleep on them. I don't know about sleeping on them. We're just a far better team. Sure, traveling on the East Coast can be difficult, but the last time we played the Jets at that stadium was 34-0. Yeah, that's 8 years ago, but that was at their stadium. So sure, it can be a different game, but the quarterback is not nothing different, you know. So here's what I expect the Niners to do. This is not being too cocky on scoreboard. I think we'll win the game. I'll say 34-13. 34-13 because I think we're just going to come out with a dominant fashion. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be great, but it's going to be good enough to like put us over. Our running game will be pretty flashy good. Mostert's going to come out good. Brandon Ayuk's going to have a coming out party. I think he's going to have 100 yards. Kittle's going to come out great. He's going to have great game. Probably like 70 yards receiving. Jordan Reed maybe about 40 or 50 yards receiving. Maybe a red zone. Garoppolo might even have 300 yards depending on how we play. I mean, defensively we might have a lot of turnovers, a lot of sacks. This is kind of like a great confident. I feel very confident about this game. And then we got the Giants pretty soon after this game. So this is more like we got to tune up for these two teams at this stadium. So like as far as the teams that I feel like we're going to have to scout on is Jamison Crowder. If we can shut down Jamison Crowder and Chris Herndon, that's it. That's all they have. Those two players. I mean, you got Brashard Perriman, not a big name commodity. He's not quite a consistent receiver. He can catch from time to time, but he drops more than catching. And then you got this unproven Denzel Mims, who isn't quite as great as a catcher, but you don't know. Like he seems overrated coming out of college. I thought he probably would have been good, but they said he's been mostly known as an inconsistent guy who couldn't catch much in college. So we yet to see what he can do. Frank Gore, the inconvenient, will probably slow him down. Will probably create a lot of pressure. This game should be more of a dominant fashion because Kyle Shanahan is a better coach than Adam Gase. And that's not being cocky, that's a fact. And what's there to be game plan against them is we just have to create a lot of pressure on Sam Darnold. He's not mobile. So let's be realistic. He's not mobile. We're going to have to get to him. We're going to have to create pressure. We're going to have to make him look like shit. So, yeah. I am very confident we're going to beat them. So, yeah. Let's go Niners, and we'll take care of it.